Welcome to the Property Talk, where we make sense of the real estate industry. If you look at what I'm putting on, I guess you can tell where I am. If you guess, then you're lucky winner of 50,000 Uganda shillings. So I'm counting those seconds down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's done. For anyone that texted us on our Facebook platforms as NTV Property Show Uganda to guess which property developers I'm with at right now, then you're a lucky winner of 50,000 Uganda shillings. But if you didn't guess, then which property developer do you know in town? Because these are the only property developers making a buzz around Kampala. The property developers that are giving you quality, class, and value for your money. And on set with me is Mr. Hatim from HK Properties. Mr. Hatim, would like to know who is Mr. Kim behind HK Properties?
I am the head of marketing and sales for HK Properties. And thank you for coming to Lulu today.
You're welcome.
We were waiting for you to be there since the last visit we had at Carnelian.
Yes.
Yes. So at Lulu here, you can see we have this magnificent views of the lake.
Lovely. It's the first thing I actually noticed.
Yes.
First and foremost, I'd like to make a disclaimer. This is which floor?
Tell our viewers here is that we are still on the first floor.
We're on the first floor. But I'm already afraid of the heights. Looking down, it feels like as if we are like on a 4th or 5th floor, but this is the first floor. And on the first floor, you already have an amazing view. Like, how many property developers give you that? Or how many establishments in Uganda, that is property, apartments, housing, that give you a view on your first floor? Usually views start from 3rd, 4th, going up. But this is the first floor, and I already feel like I'm in the sky. How are you doing this?
So the reason why you have such beautiful views here is because we are here right on top of Munyonyo. You can see down there we have our peak resort. You have the nice views, and the reason why from the first floor we have this view is because we're right on top of the hill. Mm-hmm. So because of that, you have these beautiful views here.
It's really amazing because you can clearly see the lake. Like, the lake is out there in your face, and then the breeze alone is amazing also. But then, okay, yeah, I'd like to know, what is Lulu giving us? We know what HK is giving us. We know HK, what you've given us. We've been at the Carnelian residence. It was beautiful. I had only lovely things to say about it. But what is different about Lulu?
So you see here at Lulu Residency, we really wanted this to be an iconic project for HK Properties. So apart from these beautiful views, you have lake views all around, basically 360 degrees lake view. But beyond that, you have to appreciate the space as well. So at Lulu Residency, we give 3-bedroom apartments at 158 square meters.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's big.
Yes. And our 2 bedrooms here are at 138 square meters. So they are big apartments. They are not just views. They are not just location.
So this particular establishment is having 2 and 3 bedrooms?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We have 56 apartments here. They are divided between 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms. And apart from the sizes that I mentioned, in 3-bedroom apartments, we give dedicated 2 car parks. As you've seen below, we have 2 levels of car
parking, yeah.
Yes. So what has happened is, with the growing economy and the population in Uganda, the demand for vehicles and parking has also increased. So as at HK, we've taken care of that as well. So when you buy a 3-bedroom apartment, you have a couple staying there who have their individual cars who are driving. So you really need that extra car space. And we've catered for that in our project. All combined under the price of 405 million.
Oh,
yes.
That's good.
So at 405 million at Lulu Residency, you get a 3-bedroom apartment, 128 square meters, beautiful lake views, 2 car parks, and all the amenities that are there. Swimming pool, gym, sauna, steam.
Gym?
Yes, we have a gym here right on top. So what the way we've designed the gym is that it's there right on top, and it is, you can see the lake from the gym. The way we've designed it is going to be complete glass covered. So while you're working out, you're doing your thing, you will be able to enjoy the views as well.
That's lovely.
Yes.
So what's the payment plan? Because the pricing is good, but I want to know what the payment plan is for Lulu.
So at Lulu, when we started, we were offering our clients a 30-month payment plan. We started this project last year, somewhere around February, March. And we were offering a payment plan of 30 months at the time. Yes.
And right now, what is the payment plan you're offering?
Right now, we are offering the same.
Same?
Yes.
30 months?
Yes.
That's almost as good as 2 years and extra months.
Yeah, 2.5 years to be precise.
Ooh, that's really good. How many units are left on this particular project?
So we have only 3 units remaining. Yes.
See, Hatim, that's my problem. Every property you get me on is either sold out, 1 unit left, or now you can imagine with such a beautiful residence, with such a beautiful establishment and property, you're only having 3 units left. That's not fair.
We try to do something good in the market, but you see, we don't even want to cluster the market as well. We want to take time with our project.
And we appreciate that.
Yes, because what is happening is it's easy for a developer to put up 128 apartments, 130, 150 apartments, but then it clusters that area as well. You have to develop the area slowly and steadily. Because if you overfill the place with apartments, then the demand and supply and all gets disturbed.
Yes, I understand.
Yes.
I'd like us to have a tour of the establishment, just to go through a walkthrough. But let me ask, this particular apartment we are at is how many rooms, 2 or 3?
This is 3-bedroom apartment.
This is a 3-bedroom apartment.
Let me take you around and we'll discuss it further.
Okay, I'd like us to just walk through this particular apartment. So,
Perfect. So this is the massive living area.
okay,
If you can see, it's almost 8.6 meters.
okay,
You have our dining area here. You have your lounge area here. And then you have this space in the middle where you can organize your house however you want to.
okay.
So we come here, you have this huge kitchen
This
area.
is the kitchen area.
Yes. And then you come inside, you have this dry yard and utility area. So the way we've designed this utility area is you can actually made a house here. House are made here.
House are made here, yes.
Yes. We have an interior team as well under HK. So what they do is we try to give our clients an after sales service as well. So when you want to do these additional changes in your houses, our team gets in touch with you and helps you through the entire process. So you don't have to sit and hassle and use your brain and figure, because it's not easy for everyone to come up with those strategies to how to design your house. So we actually cater for that as well under the HK banner. So when we walk here, we will, on the right, on the left, you will see a bedroom. This is your guest bedroom.
Does this have its own balcony?
Yes. On this one, no,
Yes.
actually. When you go up, it is there because the way the building is designed, it has the curves.
Oh.
So on alternate floors, you will have balconies here as well. Then we come here, we have a storeroom here.
Okay.
This is an added extra space, which is very useful for clients because you need that extra storage space. Then we come here, you have the guest bathroom here.
Okay.
And then we have the master bedroom here on the left, on the right, and on the left, this is another ensuite room for the kids. So if you come to the master bedroom,
Okay.
in the master bedroom here, we have the walk-in wardrobes,
Yes.
and then the bathroom is attached. And then you have this lovely balcony here. And if you will notice, it's not just this, it comes around all the way here.
Oh, okay. This is big.
It's messy.
I like the all 360. Oh, yeah. Express. So
Yes.
meaning if I'm on the road, the express road, I can actually see a property. And I can take the grand tour of the entire property right from the outside. Mr. Tim, I love the neighborhood in which you chose to have the Lulu properties. It's quiet, it has that serenity about it. Right where we're standing, is this parking or are these actually also apartments? Are these units?
So where we are actually standing right now is the entire parking area. So
Okay.
you see the entire floor plate of the building. We have 2 levels of parking there. So to adjust that parking, we have the ground floor parking, and then you have this first level of podium parking.
Let me ask, is this going to be blocked off?
Yes, we are going to have this area called blocked off.
Okay.
So for the safety and for the cars to not go down.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
You know, when I saw it open and I'm like, okay, so
Yes.
how is this going to work? So
No,
this is going to be
usually
blocked
the
off.
way these things are done is you have a dwarf wall running around.
Okay,
Right now we are still constructing and organizing this place. Then this is one of the last steps that you do.
okay.
So it's going to be closed off,
Oh, perfect.
but not completely because you need to have this beautiful breeze coming in.
Oh, so you're actually going to leave space for the
Yeah,
view?
so
Because
it's basically a dwarf wall coming to this height. That's
can
it.
you imagine you're actually going to have parking here and still have a view right in the parking? That's amazing. You find parking spaces are just all closed off, they are dark, they're shut out. So it's amazing that you're actually putting that into consideration to look at the lighting, the views, the aeration. That's really considerate of you. Grand total, how many cars are able to park at the Lulu Residence?
So at Lulu, in total, if you go to count, you'll be able to park about 130 cars.
Wow. And how many units are going to be at Lulu?
There are going to be around 56 units.
So basically that's
2 car parks per apartment on an average, and then you have extra
guest
for the
space.
guests.
The other thing that I would like to know before we leave, before we conclude this interview today, HK amazes me, their properties. They go out and beyond when they're doing their properties. You don't do the ordinary that we used to. And this is the first condominium housing I've seen that is pushing for luxury. I'll be honest with you, this is not affordable. When I mean affordable, it's not your normal, you get into a place and you have 80 units all going up and you have this parking all right in front of the units, like you stand on your balcony and the only thing you're seeing are the car park. It's not a normal affordable housing like we are accustomed to in Uganda. This is different. This is luxury condominium housing. What pushed HK Property into that?
So the reason why we call our apartments affordable is because of the price range we offer for that location. So it's not that my prices are not high or it's in that because affordable housing comes under a certain category of price range.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's not our normal affordable housing. Like no properties in condominium housing, let's even leave alone affordable. No properties on the trend of condominium housing we are having has underground parking or has 2 spots for a particular unit. We don't have that. Most of them don't have elevator service. I'm sure that is going to be an elevator service unit, right?
Yes, we have 2 elevator services.
I walked in here and I'm looking at this place and I'm like, I haven't seen this in our condominium housing. I haven't seen this in our condominium housing. I haven't seen it. There was a lot of things I was looking at and I'm like, I haven't seen. So you can imagine, not many have serviced elevators unless you're looking at the very top high end. And that's not even to be in our category that we're looking at right now. So what pushed HK Properties?
So what we noticed that there was a very big void in the market where people wanted good apartments, but they were not available within their price range. So it's not that people don't want to spend that money, but what the products that were available in the market was either very too high or very too low. There was a very big gap in that middle sector. Which you would call the upper middle class of Kampala.
The premium middle class of Kampala.
Yes, the premium middle class of Kampala, who wanted to buy a house which they are comfortable in living as well. Because what the good part that we've noticed in our clientele is that about 80 to 90% of our clients who bought apartment from us are the ones staying there.
Themselves.
Yes, so it's not more of an investment, it is basically building homes instead of those investments, which is a good thing.
Very good.
Yes, as HK, we really want to build a brand because HK is something long term for us. It's not the 2 years, 3 years, 5 years in the market. We really want to stay here in Uganda.
It's not here just to make the money.
Yes, so we are here to build a brand under HK. So to do that, we really have to
bridge the housing gap.
Yes, so we really have to do it delicately, slowly, and giving out consistently good products in the market. And that is how we'll be able to, in the long run, be able to convert our profits.
There you have it. If you're wondering how you can be able to do a site, are they allowing site visits?
Yes, please, definitely. All site visits are
So
free.
if someone wants to have a site visit, they can call the numbers on the screen?
Yes.
Or come to your offices in Muyenga?
Yes.
Muyenga Bukasa, right?
Bukasa,
yes. So if you want a site visit, you can call the numbers on the screen, or you can reach them on their Facebook platforms that are on the screen also, or reach them on their website that is also on the screen. Or you can call Mr. Hatim directly
Definitely.
for you to have a site visit. Trust me, you'll be blown away. I've been talking about Lulu, but I've never been on ground. And being on ground, I isn't yet complete, but I can already envision the beauty. If you've been to the Canelian residence, then you'll attest with me what is next for HK Property when you're done with this beauty.
So we already have a project in Mutungo.
Wait a minute, you already have?
Yes,
Okay.
Emerald Residency.
Okay.
We've named it Emerald. And we have other projects in the pipeline.
It was a pleasure having you, Mr. Hatim.
Thank you, Christabel, for having us.